To the Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge 2022. For our final arrival in this year's race, we have Linda is coming into the harbour. There she is, bright and cheerful in her red boat. Ocean calling. Linda is our final rower. She left La Gomera on the 12th of December last year and is arriving into Antigua 113 days later. Thank you so much for watching us, everybody. I'm Charlotte, your live reporter, and you are watching Linda from Norway coming in to Antigua in the Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge. Thank you so much for watching, sending your messages of support, sending your comments. I know she'll be very excited to read all of those back when she finally gets a chance to check back in to everything land-based. But for now, here are her last few strokes before she gets to the finish line.
Come on, Linda.
Come on, Linda.
We are live on Facebook and on YouTube, Atlantic Campaigns.
Join the
Linda.
Stroke, Linda.
Come on, Linda. Come on.
Nearly there.
You better believe it.
Linda Evenstad Emilsen from Norway is 35 years old. She's actually celebrating her birthday later this month. And she's rowing in a Sea Saber, one of the open class boats called Brugda. Previously called Making Memories. This boat did the 2019 race. Did the 2019 race with team Row Off the Wall in 86 days, 8 hours and 59 minutes. So this is her second crossing for this boat. She is so close to the finish line.
What today? Come on, Linda.
Linda is an outdoorsy ocean lover. She aimed to gain confidence being out on the sea by herself. A nature advocate, she recognizes how precious nature is, and through her adventures developed a bond with nature so that she may be better equipped to take care of her.
10, Linda, 10.
She looks amazing.
Oh, Linda, yeah.
Any minute now, any second now, we'll see the flag go off on the fort. And that will signal to Linda that she has finally crossed the finish line.
Yeah!
That's it!
That's it!
Yeah! You've done it, Linda! Yeah!
Officer Cavinia with the flare on the floor.
Yeah! Gun salute! Anyone gun salute?
Gun salute from Yacht Midnight in the background there. Wow. Amazing, Linda. Well done. Welcome to Antigua.
And we are real. Oh, yeah.
When we got out onto the water to see her, she told us that she'd already lost her voice and so was whispering and signaling to us. She had her game face on coming in. She was very
well done, Linda. Well done.
Very focused on staying close to the rock so as not to go too far out. She did a great job coming in. Really lovely. From the start, Linda told us that she didn't want to row the row to take less than 60 days because she wanted to enjoy it to the fullest. And she clearly did that and nearly doubled that time. 113 days Linda has been rowing across the Atlantic solo. And she's the first Norwegian woman to row across the Atlantic Ocean solo.
Remember the water?
Really lovely. This is our 42nd team to arrive. She's the 7th female team. Ocean Calling from Norway. Left La Gomera in the Canaries on the 12th of December 2022. Arriving into Antigua all these days later. 113 days. It's now the 4th of April 2023.
Good job, Linda. Good job.
Linda Evenstad Emilsen.
You're a star.
She is a star indeed. She also had the headwinds to deal with at the start of the race. From start to finish, it was non-stop difficult conditions, particularly for our final 3 rowers, 2 of whom have already come in over the past couple of weeks. Really, these rowers, these solo rowers, have been at the mercy of Mother Nature the whole way. Had a really rough time, end of December, early January, with the low pressure conditions, and had to regularly deploy her power anchor, celebrating her arrival.
Yeah! Come on, Linda!
Linda!
That's okay, Linda.
That's okay.
Come on, Linda! Yeah! Give us that big smile!
Yes, Linda!
Yeah! Yes, Linda! Yes! What a finish! Linda!
Okay, drop it.
Yeah, just drop it. Yeah, fine. Perfect, Linda. That's also a finish.
What's the line?
Drop it down.
What's the line?
That's fine. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
So along with the solo rowers, many of the solo rowers there at the end there had to go on power anchor quite a lot during this race because of the conditions. Power anchor, it means throwing out what looks like a parachute, which then holds them steady in the water to avoid drifting in the wrong direction. And that means being stuck in the cabin with unfavorable, ever-changing conditions, making progress slow, and it can actually play havoc on the mind and emotions.
Good job.
But wow, amazing. She still looks strong. She looks a little tired, but still smiling, and her eyes are bright. I'm sure she's quite excited about getting on land. Maybe some level of trepidation, since being on the water alone for 113 days, you can imagine how weird that would be then to come in and to have all these people around you. She experienced initial seasickness, again experienced by many in the fleet this year with those early conditions, and it made it a struggle for Linda to eat. She broke an oar gate, a foot plate during the night 2 days in, but she got them fixed and up and running the next day. She had an oar stap early on, leaving her with only 2 oars. She made it through with those. And she also spent some initial time hand pumping the water from the deck hatches, so that can take quite a bit of time off the oars.
Good one, Linda. Good one.
She had a capsize.
Welcome, Linda.
Unlucky experience of a capsize in the new year, or around New Year's Eve. Left her bruised but uninjured. Good to know. And she also had a New Year's gift come in the form of a visit from a curious shark. It stayed at least an hour while she rowed, which she said was a dream come true. So we are going to head into Nelson's dockyard. Look at that support from the yacht in the background. They look very impressed, filming her from the other side. So we're going to head into Nelson's dockyard. She's going to row some of the way, and it's quite windy out here still today.
Very.
So she'll row herself in, get a little help there from the boys in the dinghy. Make sure she doesn't go in the wrong direction. We're going to head in. We're going to see her step on land for the first time in 113 days. Don't go anywhere. The life continues. Continue to send in your messages of support. Like I say, she'll be very chuffed to read those when she gets a chance. And we will see you very shortly. Don't go anywhere. Maybe 5 minutes max. We'll see you shortly. Hello and welcome back to the Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge 2022. For the arrival into Nelson's Dockyard of our final rower in this year's challenge, Linda is coming in, ocean calling. Linda Evenstad Emilsen from Norway, 35 years of age, has been rowing the Atlantic for 113 days.
Ladies and gentlemen, soon we'll pop some flares, and I think Linda will join us, so we'll wait a little bit. We have Michael standing over at the yard, taking some shots. Move close to the arrival area. Ladies and gentlemen, Linda from Ocean Calling, all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, 3,000 miles, now here safe and sound at Nelson's Dockyard, Antigua. Make some noise for Linda! Ladies and gentlemen, let's... We're waiting for Linda. This also marks the last arrival with the Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, Linda Ocean Calling! Let's make some noise! Linda, welcome to Antigua!
Working with Morsen Feldstation.
10 meters from land. Would we like to see Linda making it all the way to the dockyard? I think that was a yes, Linda.
She's working together with an organization called Morsen Feldstation, who are committed to marine conservation, working towards a cleaner ocean through waste collection, research and education. So very much in line with her nature-loving spirit. All the way from La Gomera in the Canaries, 113 days, Linda is in Antigua. As I said, if you've missed it, she's the 42nd and last team to arrive in this year's race. The first Norwegian woman to row across the Atlantic solo. She's 35 years of age, celebrating her birthday in a couple of weeks' time. Linda blogged her way across the Atlantic, sharing her intimate experience with the Atlantic and ruminating on its effects.
Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, all the way across the Atlantic Ocean from Norway, the first woman from Norway to cross the Atlantic Ocean solo. In the Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge 2022, give it up for Linda Ocean Calling! The banner says, I wrote the Atlantic, and indeed you did, Linda, and you did it for many, many days. We'll do the announcement in the pit. Give it up for Linda once again. Ocean calling! Linda! This is a real Viking you're looking at on this boat. Well done, Linda. So, if you would like to see Linda step on land, you need to make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, would we like to see Linda step on land? Linda, welcome to Antigua. It's not the dog up moving. Some wobbly legs. Friends from Norway. Always very emotional to see these arrivals with friends and loved ones. Obviously, many followers from back home in Norway, but also some here. That's great.
In one of her blogs, she said, isolation for me is not particularly hard most of the time, but at the same time, more and more, I miss the easy, perhaps almost meaningless communication with other people. There is a chime of emptiness lurking in my
Thank you
chest.
so much for showing up here at the dog up for this special arrival. It's a great day, a great Tuesday in Evenstad Emilsen. We obviously also have the oyster race going on, so many people here today, which is great. So, Linda, it's time to step onto the podium.
Okay.
Try to step on.
Sure that you're not falling over. 2 steps.
Give you a helping hand. Soon, when I announce the time of the crossing, I think we all will understand why it can be a little bit difficult to walk onto a podium. But ladies and gentlemen, here you are. I want to have one more with your beautiful Norwegian flag. Ladies and gentlemen, Linda Ocean Calling, a real Viking from Norway, made it all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, 3,000 miles. Linda, look up here. And you left Lagamere December 12th last year. You're now here in beautiful Antigua after 113 days, 4 hours, and 50 minutes. Not only making it the world's toughest road, Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge, the longest to date, but also the best one. Linda, what an incredible feat. You have crossed the Atlantic Ocean in 113 days. I know your voice is a bit sore. I think you have been yelling, maybe, I don't know, on your boat or on the ocean or just in happiness. But let's give it a try. How does it feel to be here safe and sound on dry land in beautiful Antigua after 113 days, 4 hours and 50 minutes?
To be honest, I don't know. It's really strange. Yeah, it's really strange.
Before we go further, let's hand out a certificate, and you'll get a little bit of your voice back, maybe. Handed out by Tanny, a certificate of achievement, handed out by Tanny, and a gift bag from Antigua and Barbuda government. So a big applause for Linda Ocean Calling. So a lot of challenges out there with the winds, with the oars. How many oars do you have left?
2.
So 2 oars, and you started with?
1.
Yeah, so 2 bomb oars, and that all started in the beginning of the journey. So that was quite some pressure, because obviously without oars, no rowing, without rowing, no Antigua. Lots of wildlife out there. Tell us some of the experiences you have seen out there.
Oh, one of the biggest experiences was the other night. I don't know what bird it is, but it came and sat on my boat, and it came closer and closer and sat on my oars while I was rowing. And in the end, it was sitting on my shoulder. And the next day, or another bird, but I prefer to call it the same one, and came back and it sat on my head. It was quite awkward, but it was really nice.
I think that bird felt safe and sound on your boat and your head. Also, you have a big love for the ocean. After 113 days, is that still intact?
Yeah. I can't wait to go back.
I think you need a couple of days here for a break here in Antigua. There's lots to do and relaxing on the nice beaches. You have friends over here from Norway. How does it feel to see familiar faces again?
Very nice. It's so simple.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. It's just good.
You got inspired to do the race by seeing a documentary. Do you have any regrets about watching that documentary, or is it as you expected, the world toughest row?
I'm glad I saw that documentary, and I'm glad for the consequences of that documentary. Yeah.
During the 113 days, there's been a lot of time to think about things. Any future challenges on your mind?
Yeah, tons. I got a lot of time to think, so now I just have to decide which one. That's a secret.
That's a secret for now, but we will follow it with interest. What we see in the Talisker Whisky Atlantic channels, the World Toughest Row, is when our rows have made it to land, there are new adventures on the schedule, and it's always awesome to follow that. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw it all here, Ocean Calling, Linda coming in from the Atlantic Ocean after stunning 130 days, 13 days, 4 hours, and 50 minutes. So let's give a big, big applause and hip hip hooray for Linda. Linda, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Well done, Linda. I'll now hand you over to Charlotte. She will do a YouTube, Facebook Live interview with you. It won't go through the speakers, but just in for the live feed. And then we'll take you for your first meal here on dry land and some cold drinks. So over to Charlotte.
Come over here, Linda. Go gently. You can sit down if you want to. Would you like to sit
Please
down?
stay around. As soon as we're done the interview, we'll take you back to the table, and then she needs another big applause.
No, don't worry. All good. Here we are.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Hello, Linda.
Hi.
Oh, that was a really lovely row in. Well done.
Yeah.
I was just saying that you had your game face on.
Yeah. What's a game face? Sorry.
You were focused. You were very focused on your way in.
Yeah.
What was the biggest lesson that you learned out there?
It is what it is. That's Laura saying, and it is what it is. Both good and bad.
Yeah.
I think that's applicable to many aspects of life.
Sums it up quite nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would have done differently?
Oh, tons. But that's why you do a challenge. Oh, that's why you do a challenge like this to learn. So if there were no things I would do different, then I would need to do the challenge. So, tons.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm here for. Gain insights.
And you've got all your friends, family, followers back home watching.
Yeah.
What would you like to say to them? You can say it in English, you can say it in Norwegian, you can say it in both, up to you.
Snart är jag hit. Glöm att ta shoppet. Jag vet också säkert. Jag är glad för att jag är hit. Jag glömde att ta shoppet. Vi är klam oss. Och hej bestemor. Snart kommer jeg. Ja. Det var veldig mange kiosker der, så det tok litt lang tid.
I have no idea what you said, but it was very moving.
Yeah.
Welcome to Antigua, Linda.
Thank you.
It's time for your meal.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Yes. Can you imagine? These guys will help you up.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh. Thank you.
Really lovely turnout.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Linda heads towards the table with fresh food and drinks, let's make it up and a big applause for Linda Ocean Calling! Also marking the finish of the Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge 2022, the World Toughest Row, an incredible race, 33 boats started that journey in November 2022. We had Unfortunately, a rescue December 28th with 5 died, but 42 teams made it all the way across the Atlantic Ocean to Antigua. I think that deserves a big applause as well. Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, Carsten. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Lost for words and a bit overwhelmed. It's always special when you have this, final arrival in the race. It's been a long race, as I said, 113 days for Linda's arrival, but an incredible race as well. So many incredible experiences and so many great stories from the ocean and from the teams. We still have Bernie here who made the crossing made it the finish the other day. But each and every crossing has been special, and I'm very, like I said, almost lost for words. But to be involved in this and to take a little part in these crossings are beyond what words can describe. But obviously, the World's Toughest Row, it's been going on now for 10 years, and we look forward to a new era. It's also the last year for having Talisker Whisky as our title sponsor. But we continue with the World's Toughest Row. Have a new race just around the corner on the Pacific from Monterey to Kauai, and I look forward to that. I'm actually heading out to the States tomorrow to prepare that. But first, we need to celebrate this and Linda's arrival. She's done amazingly. It's been quite challenging, and obviously, so many days. It's the longest race we have ever had. But a big thank you to all the followers, all the dog watchers around the world. All staff obviously have an incredible team, and all the people out here in Antigua, the authorities in La Gomera and here. It's just like I said, it's difficult to put words to it, but what an incredible race we have had, and what incredible races we'll have in the future. I look forward to that. So thank you all, and look forward to the next one, the World's Toughest Row Pacific. We're just around the corner.
Starting in June.
So back to you, Charlotte.
Thank you, Carsten. So you heard it here first. The World's Toughest Row coming to you in June. Hello. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. As you heard, we had 43 teams start in La Gomera 113 days ago. 42 teams have rowed safely into Antigua. One team, Fight or Die, was safely rescued after capture home. They're safe and well. Hello, lads. Thank you for watching. I'm sure you are. All our teams have in some way had their lives changed forever and impacted by the almighty Atlantic and her unpredictable ways. And they've raised awareness and much needed funds for over 65 charities. So that's a lot of charities and support going out to them. I'd like to thank all the friends, family and supporters that have been watching and following along the way, all the land crew. You guys are the silent heroes of this race. We don't see you very often, but we know you're there. And you guys are also what makes it possible, with your unwavering love and encouragement for all of our teams, giving them some grounding when they've got 5 miles of ocean below them. So, let this be a little comfort to you where these guys go out and row. You can boost yourselves and get some motivation and let their fire ignite your fire for whatever you have, your wildest dreams, whatever you have, go out there and do it, just like these guys have done it for themselves. And we look forward to seeing you for the World's Toughest Row. Race start will be on the 12th of June from California, going all the way to Kauai in Hawaii. You don't want to miss that one. Stay tuned on Atlantic Campaign's Facebook, Twitter, all the social media, Instagram, and we will send out all the information to you as and when it comes available. And we look forward to seeing you in a couple of months. Thanks for watching.